I hate recording these. What's good? Chaotic Nation, it is your boy Chaos here, and I decided to bring you another Saturday video content here on the channel. I know it's been a while, and I want to apologize up front for that. It's part of why this video is coming out in the first place, because it's really only fair that I kind of go over what has been going on with me, why that I've been so inconsistent lately, and not just only on this platform, but on platforms, my other platforms too. Like, I've not been consistent on Twitch either. Life has been difficult this last year. It's probably been one of the hardest years of my life. 2023 has not been super kind to me for the most part. I mean, it's had its good moments. It had some really great moments, honestly, but it hasn't overall been super great. So back in January, I've been starting to apply to jobs. I've been applying to jobs for the entire year up until this point, because I realized that I need something to help supplement school. You know how expensive it is paying for school. I've been trying to find ways to make some money on the side so I can keep that up, and I've had a really good job, and it's been great, and it's been helping me support myself. But I've run out the time that I have contracted for this job. There's just not the money to keep me around in the position. It was started out as an internship, and it's because I've taken on more responsibility. The only really way for me to go is to become an employee of this company, and that's just not possible at this time. So I'm effective at the end of December. I don't have a job, so I don't have any sort of income, period. Part of the reason I've been very all over the place and not present with the videos and the content is because I've been spending most of my free time looking for jobs, interviewing, running between places, doing some odd tasks. Like I've been doing a bunch of different things, trying to make a little bit of money just so I had some sort of income coming in. I mean, I still have the job until the end of the year, but I needed something to kind of hold myself accountable with finances and to continue my ability to live and have the life that I want to have. I do apologize for all of the delays and all of the lack of videos. I know you guys really have wanted to see Radical Red. I know that's been a very popular series on the channel. I know that the Saturday content that I do has been some of the best content that I've ever produced. My best videos are Saturday videos, like the top 20, 25. Like, I understand what does well on the channel, but I also understand that those videos take a ton of time. A lot of the ones like the gym videos, like my Pokemon gym, they take time because I have to script them, I have to research Pokemon, I have to find movesets, I have to create a team, I have to be creative with it, so all of that takes some time. The theories, they take time to figure out what other people have done, researching information, making sure I have all my facts together. And honestly, I just haven't been passionate about doing it lately. There's not really been the time. And I guess that's part of what I wanted to say with this video is I've kind of lost my passion to make Pokemon content, to make content in general, honestly. Not just Pokemon content, but content, period. Because I've had a really rough year. It's been hard when there's other things that are pressuring you to, make money and do all these other things. Up until now, I've had a relatively stable life with regards to income, and I always kind of knew where the next meal was coming from, but now it's like it's getting to crunch time, and nothing really feels certain for me anymore. The content side of things start falling apart because it's always been a nice safety to have. It's always been something I've done in my free time and on the side. I never knew it would be anything that made money, period, which is cool that it does make a little bit of money. It's not sustainable money, but it's a little bit of income, and it's always appreciated. And thank you guys for your support. I wouldn't be here today making this video if it wasn't for you guys, because I would have given up a long time ago. But that being said, there is some things that have been going on with my life lately that have kept me from making content, and honestly, I've lost the motivation to do it. I've had a really bad incident this year with some people who really just kind of got in my head and made me not want to do content. There were days that I did not want to come to stream because I knew I had to deal with certain things and certain people, and the fact that even though some of that has been cleared up, it still remains, and I'm doing my best to mitigate it, but some people are stupid persistent and will not leave me alone. They know who they are, so if you're watching this, you're like, oh, Chaos could be talking about me. I'm not talking. Unless you know it's you, it's not you. The person knows who they are. it's been a lot for me. It's made me not want to do content. It makes me not want to be on the internet, period. Just because I know that possibility is out there and it exists, and those kinds of things can happen. Like, it's not like I can shut them out of the internet, period, or I can, make myself available only who I want to be available to. There's limitations that I can implement, but some of these things are just difficult and out of my control. But yeah, I've not been really motivated with content really for the last year. I've watched the numbers slip away. Like, COVID era times were really good for the channel. Seems like everybody was in the chat. Seems like we were growing at a great rate. We had a lot of people, new people jump in the community. A lot of people who have stuck around and now really part of the community, and people I consider regulars in my streams and in my videos. It's been nice to have that, but COVID ended. I know COVID's still an issue, but it's not to the point where the world was shut down, where really our only source of communicating and being a part of each other's lives were through social media, like streaming services like Twitch and YouTube. The fact that that's gone really has hindered a lot of content creators. I've watched a lot of people back away from the platforms. I've seen so many people that I look up to, so many people that I watch, so many people that I care about in the community just stop making content. They're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I need to get away from this. I have other things. And I know that's because of a lack of motivation. I think all of us are a little bit experiencing that. You see the numbers drop down because people aren't attending your streams or watching your videos or interacting with your stuff like they used to. I mean, I guess that's part of doing it. Like, you're never always going to have successful videos and successful content, especially when you're just starting out and you're not like a professional doing this. Because despite the fact that this is a profession and I am technically a professional because I make money doing this, I'm not at the point of somebody who has millions of subscribers and makes more money than I could ever dream of a week, let alone in a month, let alone the ability to sustain themselves on a platform such as this. I'm not at that point, and I'm realizing that. And it's not that I ever want to stop that from being a dream, and I know I've said many times that, like, I want to do content creation. I'd love to do it as my full-time job. I know that's not a reality for me, and I know that's not a possibility for my future. So I'm probably not going to try for that anymore. I want content to be, for me, is something that's fun, something enjoyable, something that I get to share with friends that I've made throughout the years, and we can enjoy whatever I'm playing together, whether that be Pokemon here on this channel, or if we're doing something else on like Twitch or Invisible Corporations. Either way, like, I want us to enjoy our time together and have a great time and generally be happy that we're spending this time doing this as entertainment. But I gotta realize that it's also not a job that is sustainable. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. It's not gonna be something that's gonna ever be sustainable for me. And I realize that. So I guess really what I have left to say is what can you expect going forward? And I know the burning question on a lot of you's minds is, you see an update from me and you hear me say all these things, you're like, hey, so you're done making content? At the moment, the answer to that is no. I still want to make content. I still want to do things. Like, as long as I'm doing this generation series that you're seeing here on the channel and you're seeing on Twitch, I want to keep making content. I want to keep producing videos. I want to keep streaming. It's just going to be very difficult in the coming years, because I've had to get a full-time job that's 40 hours a week, and I'm going to have to get part-time jobs to supplement the income that I'm not making, which means that my content hours for my week are going to be very, very limited. So what I would expect to tell you is it would probably be 3 or 4 streams a week between this and my Twitch channel, where I am doing a Let's Play or a Nuzlocke kind of thing for my YouTube channel here. So, like, kind of how we're doing the Generation Race. Something for Invisible Corporations, that is a series like we've done in the past on Twitch. Shiny Hunting Day, and then maybe something else, maybe a Variety Day, or maybe picking up another day of those kinds of things, or something I want to do myself. But I would expect those streams to be much like the streams we see here on YouTube. If you're watching the Radical Red series live, I only stream for a couple hours, and that's it. So that's probably what you're going to expect to see. The job is in the morning, so it's a full night, like 9 to 5 kind of gig. So it would be something at night that I would have to do, and I would only have a couple hours. And on top of that, it's like I have a social life now in ways that I haven't had one in the past couple of years. That's what brings me the most joy right now, and that's what I want to spend time doing. So if I have people who are like, hey, you want to hang out, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go be a part of that, because that's what brings me joy. Content is a nice thing to do, but what makes me happy is what's gonna make me happy, and I have to follow that and do that, because if I replace it with content, something that I'm not passionate about really, it's gonna be hard for me to find happiness. So I don't want to put myself in that position, and I don't think you guys want to see me in that position either. So I'm gonna do my best to keep the stuff regular. I mean, a lot of my time is spent doing editing between TikToks and shorts and reaction montages and all of these other things that take time to edit. Like, luckily the Let's Play stuff is like cutting out here and there, changing the layout, which aren't too bad of edits to do. But yeah, the more intense things are going to be difficult for me to keep up with and to keep doing. That being said, I really wanted to get back to some Saturday content. I found myself motivated again to be doing it. So you can expect some of my gyms coming back out. You can expect some more like discussions and theories and those kinds of things, because I'm really passionate about those. I've always been passionate about those. That's what really made me want to start this channel, is those kinds of videos. And I know they do the best because they're the things I'm most passionate about. I love doing the Let's Plays too, but I can do those on the side. I don't have to be doing them here. They're just easier to make, and honestly, they're still fun for me, so they're good content. And I'm happy to make them. It just, you know, the time I spend doing those means I don't have as much time doing the Saturday stuff. So I'm gonna shoot for at least a couple a month, maybe at least once a month. I'm gonna give myself at least one Saturday video a month. I would love to do that. I want to do it more regularly because I know that that's what you guys want to see the most, and you can tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but the analytics don't lie. Those are the ones that do the best. Those are the ones that get the most interactions, and the ones that overall I've made the channel what it is. I want to put more time into those. That might mean I stop doing as many streams. It might be a couple streams. It might be one on each platform. I don't know yet. It really depends on what this job looks like, because I do have a job now. I'm in the process of getting all that stuff figured out. All the checks and things that you have to get in order before you can start working. That's in the process right now, so the schedule will be changing soon. I don't know what that's like right now, but I did feel like it was important for me to make this video as soon as I could, because I've been not telling you guys all these things that really you need to know if you're keeping up with me, just so you know like what's going on. Because I realize for me, I've been very, very aloof and inconsistent, which is not who I am, and I wanted to share the reasons behind that, so hopefully you guys understand, and I appreciate you guys' support incredibly. Like, I could never have dreamed of people watching my channel in the first place, let alone being this close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and doing okay for a tiny channel on Twitch. So I do appreciate you guys' support in whatever ways you decide to support me. I would hope you keep doing that. I have to do what's gonna make me have a life, and what's gonna make me succeed in life and have a good life. So sorry that it's not content at the moment. If it ever would be, that'd be awesome, but I definitely don't see this being a thing that's gonna sustain me for a long time, and I have to put my eggs in things that are gonna sustain me. So I'm still gonna be trying my best to make content, so I hope you stick around and watch it. And if you're watching this as the first video on the channel, sorry you're in such a downer of a video. But check out some of the other stuff. They're awesome. They're great. I'm much better and positive person in those videos than I am in this one. And that being said, I am excited about the future. I would love to hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So continue to make that happen, and I'm going to do the work I can to try to help facilitate that as best I can. But I just know that I do appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support tremendously. You've kept me going in some of my hardest times. So I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you guys coming in when you can and being a part of my community. It means the world to me, honestly. So I'm gonna stop talking before I run out of things to say and I keep rambling. So thank you for watching this video. If you watched all the way through here, you're a really appreciated person because you're helping my watch time, which is what I need for partnership stuff in the future. Obviously, like, the subscriber count has to happen, but watch time is an important part of that too. So please continue to watch through the videos and leave comments on them because that helps with the algorithm, and like and subscribe because that obviously does help grow the channel as well. I really appreciate that. And of course, if you want more from me, I'm on the other platforms as well. Please go check them out: Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Discord, and I have 2 YouTube channels, both this one and my other one, Invisible Corporations, which is my non-Pokemon stuff. It does have Pokemon stuff on it, it's just not me doing it because all that stuff comes to this channel. Thank you for watching and being a part of the stream today. The video, and being a part of the comments. I appreciate you guys. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions. I'm not going to be asking questions, I'm going to be answering them. Happy to answer any questions you have for me. You can also let me know in the Discord server. That's a great way to reach out to me too. But that is going to be it for me today. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching all the way through. Really appreciate your support. And until next time, my name's Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe. And as always,